I used to say to my little sister, like we would play around and I had an imaginary friend named Caitlin and I used to say that was my twin.
Oh my God, hello! That Caitlin is your sister.
Oh my God.
Hi, Sherry, how are you?
Hi, Matt. How are you?
Good, where are you guys from?
Galesbury, Connecticut.
Oh, good. Well, first of all, I'm glad that you're here.
Thank you.
And right away, there's a few souls that I'm hearing from. Did you have a miscarriage?
I had several.
There's some children that are here that belong to you that I'm connecting with. Some souls that did not make it. And they're showing me on the other side because your grandmother's here as well with these souls. And I'm seeing that she was the one who was helping you through this pregnancy or helping you through, these issues. And at one point, did you almost have to have like in vitro, or was there an issue with getting pregnant with you?
Her identical twin, they're both vitro, and I lost both of them. We had to turn off the machine on her identical twin.
Okay. So that's what it is. Those souls are here. I'm seeing your grandmother's here and she's showing me in vitro fertilization. And she's showing me all these babies that you had lost on the other side. And all of those babies are actually souls that are watching over you and your family. Because right away, she's saying to me, Matt, please let her know these children are here. These children are here because you're so upset about losing that child. Do you understand that? And that was just an infant, correct? Because I see this baby, this little tiny little baby that's on the other side. She's here because I'm seeing this feeding tube that was going through her. They had a feeding tube in her. They were trying to keep her alive. And she's showing me that she was so fragile that you couldn't even touch her because I'm seeing that I see this incubator in front of me. And they're showing me these visions of this, of like you coming in and touching this baby through plastic. Is that correct?
And I just got the tattoo for her.
What?
I just got a tattoo for her a couple days after Christmas.
We all have tattoos for her.
And wait a minute, she's showing me the butterflies when I'm connected with her.
God.
So was it a butterfly tattoo?
Yeah, I got
Get
that.
the hell up. Can you show us, are you naked under there?
No.
Oh, all right, because we don't want to see anything. She was telling me the butterfly. Oh, that's crazy. You just got the chills.
Yeah.
Excuse me, that was her soul that you just felt go right through you. She tells me she's in the house with you all the time. And you know what's so crazy is that she wants to thank you for the way that you laid her to rest here in the physical world. What I'm seeing, I keep seeing this little baby casket in front of me. It's
over there. It's an urn.
Yeah.
Do you understand about having the casket? I see this casket at one point.
She was in that for a few weeks, and then we cremated her because we're military. We didn't want her where we couldn't be.
She's showing me, wait a minute, but this is very important because she sees what you've done for her. And I see this little baby casket that's here with all flowers draped over it.
That was, yeah, we did that in Hawaii. There were lace.
Beautiful. So no, it's her way of just acknowledging that. I got to tell you that she wants to thank you for the way that you fought to keep her alive here in this world. Because even though you didn't get to know her, as your daughter after those 3 days, you only got those 3 days with her. She's telling me, thank you for fighting to keep me alive. Thank you for fighting to keep me alive, because she tells me that you did everything that you possibly could to allow her soul to live. And I see that, there was no way, unfortunately, she was going to be able to make it, but it doesn't matter. She says to me, Matt, I'm with them in their hearts, and know that she's with all of you right now because of the way that you all think about her all the time. You get signs from her with those butterflies. You hear certain songs that remind you of her, and certain things come up that make you think of her. And she says to me, when you get those signs, that it is real and that her soul is with you. And more importantly, she says, even though she didn't get to survive, she says that you showed her so much love in the way that, you even asked to hold her one last time. She tells me this. She shows me that before, or at the moments that you had to remove her from life support, or that you had to remove her from whatever means of life support she was on, she tells me that you asked to hold her one last time.
And we were holding her in a rocking chair.
She tells me it's like she passed in your arms.
She did.
She passed in arms.
And she says to me, Matt, that's the last thing I remember. She goes, I remember how much my parents loved me. So as hard as it was for you to say goodbye to her, you got to understand that she felt your love. And because of that, you will see her again. What's so amazing is that, we never truly lose anybody. And this is her way of validating from the other side that she's always just, she's always just a presence that's within your life. And by the way, was she supposed to be Caitlin or Who's Caitlin or Katie? Now, normally when souls tell me that, it's a name that was picked out for them. But if you're telling me no, I don't know why she'd be bringing that up. But I hear that.
What?
When I was younger, I had a twin who passed away, and we were younger. I used to say that that's what I wanted the name to be.
What?
Yeah,
She was a
I
twin.
was a twin, and that I used to say to my little sister, like we would play around, and I had an imaginary friend named Caitlin, and I used to say that was my twin.
Oh my God! Hello, that's crazy.
We didn't know what
Yeah,
sex
we
her
didn't
twin
know.
was.
So know that soul's also there. So you never had a name picked out for that twin.
No,
No,
we
we didn't
didn't
know
know
the
what it
gender.
was.
That's crazy. Listen, I say this all the time. When we're younger, like, we have imaginary friends.
Yeah.
And we think those imaginary friends are imaginary people, but really it's not a coincidence that, you know, souls and spirit are actually our imaginary friends that we see when we're younger. That Caitlin is your sister.
Oh my God.
That was that twin that you lost. So you lost a twin.
Bethany was her identical twin.
And you lost a twin as well.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I just got the chills. So know that that's their way of acknowledging that they're there. So when you said when you were younger, I'm going to name her Caitlin, and this is my imaginary friend, and you used to play with her and used to have experiences, know that you actually had an experience with that soul that was lost.
I didn't know you named
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, I used to talk to it and say goodnight, and that was like, I always did that.
There you go. So know that one of the things is that, you know, you two are very lucky to have been born here in this world. I got to tell you that. And what's even more special is that you two have beautiful guardian angels that are watching you, that are watching over you all the time. And those two are your sisters. So even though you never get to meet them physically here in this world, or you never get to have a physical connection with them, know that it doesn't matter. Their spiritual connection is going to be with you in life. And that in itself is a blessing. So know that you too, you know, have something that's so rare, and know that when you had that experience being younger of playing with that imaginary friend, that was actually your sister that had passed, that used to come in and check up on us. Because what people don't know is this, all right? The same way that we get excited when there's a child that's born here in this world, and everybody, all family members and friends come down to see that child. That same thing happens with the spirit world. When there's a baby born here in this world, those in spirit come to check up on that child as that child grows older. And that's where imaginary friends come in. You know, all children can see and hear spirit.
Oh, yeah.
But then later on in life, we grow out of that and we forget those experiences. But for some people who hold on to that gift, they're known as psychic. And that's how we get psychic people.
Matt, you gave us such great healing. Thank you so much.
Oh, yes. I'm so glad that you were all here. And thank you so much for allowing me to deliver this message.
Thank you.